Rachel Rose here talking all things boxing, and I'm here today with Tyrone McKenna the night before he goes head to head with Dylan Moran for the second time in Windsor Park in Belfast. How you feeling?
Good, confident, feel good after eating, after weighing in, getting food into me in liquids.
Yep.
But I'm very confident. I feel like all week he's looked very nervous. Um, he couldn't even look at me directly in the eyes at the head to head. So I can see he's worried about the fight, and I'm feeding off it.
I mean, the presser was so much fun. That was, I mean, it was an easy shift for Darren Barker.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was chuckling away in the audience. I mean, it feels like it's going to be, if that was the presser, I feel like the fight should hopefully bring the same sort of fire.
Yeah, that's what my plan is. I love fight week. I love getting in them kind of arguments and shaking myself up for a fight. I feel like I have to hate my opponent and give shit. I hate being respectful. I don't think the fans want to see that either. They want to see a bit of entertainment outside the ring as well as inside the ring, and I'm the kind of guy that does that. The fight is going to be the same as the presser. I'm going for a war. I'm going to knock him out.
I think it's good, yeah, and I think that's what brings some excitement to like you say, it brings excitement to the fans. It brings some buzz. I mean, it was a great press conference yesterday. I've been to a few where actually it's been pretty respectful and calm, which I'm not against.
Yeah, it's boring. No one wants that shit. People want excitement. People want you want beef. You don't want two guys that are respectful to each other. It doesn't hype it up.
True. I mean, obviously you guys have fought before, and you won.
Yep.
I mean, how did it come about that you were going to run it back the second time?
He's obviously delusional. He thinks he thinks he got involved in the wrong kind of fight the last time we went to war, and he felt the power and he got knocked out. And he thinks if we run it back, he can do something different. But it wasn't his choice to go to war last time. He tried to box, and I made it a war. And it's the exact same thing that's going to happen this time. I know for a fact going to try and box, and I'm going to cut him off and I'm going to hurt him, and it's going to be the same outcome as last time.
What made you want to run it back again?
Easy money. No, do you know what?
Fairly. I respect the honesty.
I love all Irish fights. Like I've had way the most all Irish fights out of any pro boxer I know of. Near had I think 9 or 10 or something, which is pretty unheard of because there's not that much Irish fighters. But any chance I get to fight an Irish fighter, I love it. There's always a lot of pride on stake, a lot of. It excites me more than anything. Like I've had way bigger fights than a lot of the Irish fights, but they're the ones that excite me the most. And as I said, the first fight was great for the fans. It was a 2-round war. I knocked them out, and to do this in front of 20,000 people this time will be an experience, and I'm excited.
I think the atmosphere is going to be unmatched. I mean, I'm like my family are from the south of Ireland, so I have some biases around just around the Irish energy. I just feel like the Irish people just know how to bring a good time. They know how to bring a party, and I feel like Windsor Park's going to be electric.
Yeah, I mean, Belfast especially is a very knowledgeable boxing crowd. Like everyone in the city has boxed at one stage in their life. They love boxing. I mean, if you're a boxer in your area, you're really looked up to and respected. And people love coming out and supporting the Belfast fighters. And you'll hear that tomorrow night in Windsor. This place will be going crazy.
Yeah, and I think this is something that I was speaking to Eddie Hearn about this yesterday, about the fact that it's wonderful to be celebrating Irish fighters on a full Irish card. I mean, obviously there's only a couple of Brits on the card, like UK fighters. English fighters, fucking hell. You English fighters on the card, thank you. But it's lovely because there is such a rich history of boxing in Ireland, and probably that hasn't had the opportunities to be celebrated in the same way because the opportunities to have these big stages aren't as much over here.
Yeah.
You've got to come over to England or go to America.
I always think you have to be extra talented in Ireland to make waves across the seas to the UK and across to America. So it's only the absolute best of the best can get noticed like that, but there's so much talent from the grassroots up. It's as I said, like everyone in the city has basically boxed at one stage. There's I think about 10 boxing gyms within walking distance to my house. That's how much we love boxing. Like where other cities would have a lot of soccer clubs around or Gaelic clubs over here. Belfast has a lot of boxing clubs. We have so many, and that's why we get so much talent, and why we get so much support.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be absolutely amazing night. I have a question for you, which I pose to a lot of people, either who fight or who coach or who manage or who are in the
Mm,
industry. So there's a nature nurture debate when it comes with the fighter's mentality and the ability to be resilient and strong and, the dig deep ability.
mm.
Do you believe that this is something that you're born with, that is bred into you, or a combination of the two?
I think it's bred into you, but at an early age. Um, I think you can be, yeah, yeah. And it's just your upbringing. I mean, obviously we grew up in the '90s in West Belfast. There was a lot going on in West Belfast at that time, so yeah, I think that kind of toughness is from that kind of era. That's why there's so much talent coming from that decade. That's what I had Carl Frampton, we've had Lewis Crocker, me, Kakachi. We're all from the same kind of decade where the troubles were happening at the tail end of the troubles. So I think it is bred into you from an early age. And as I said, you're so respected in Belfast for being a boxer. So it's something that the kids always want to do. All the kids from the area, every single kid from the area goes to the boxing club, and if you're good, if you're better than most people, um, you're really good because there's that much people to pick from. Whereas in other cities or other countries, there's only a handful who go to boxing, and if you're good around Demons, it's not a big pool to pick from.
Yeah.
Whereas Belfast, every single kid is box, so if you're good, you're actually a special talent.
Yeah. That's really interesting because I think that really has shown how where you grow up, the environment you grow up, your culture
Yeah.
can actually breed that fighter into you, even if you maybe aren't born with the fire, but it can be bred into you.
Yeah, but I 100% believe it's the upbringing more than anything. You have to want it. You have to really dig deep and really grit your teeth when you're in the boxing ring. And I think your upbringing really is a big thing, big part of it.
Yeah. Brilliant. Listen, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
I
you.
know this is weigh-in day, so thankfully I actually caught you when you've eaten and drunk.
Yeah,
Really looking forward to seeing the fight tomorrow. I think it's going to be brilliant, especially seeing how you guys have interacted this week and seeing how your last performances have been.
yeah. It'll be a war for how long he lasts.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 1-2 rounds and then he's out of there.
Yeah, well, you seem ready. You seem ready. You've been ready all week. There's been fire in your belly, so I can.
Mm,
I'm really looking forward to seeing how it
it'll
plays
be
out.
good. It'll be good.
Amazing. Thank you
Thank
so
you. No
much.
worries.
Thank you.